Wilson. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Browns 21, Ravens 14.
Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like it.
They've got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So that'll back him up 5. Again, Wilson. Being chased out left. To Connor on the check down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like bat.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. On 2nd and 10, Newton. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Mixon with a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. At the 48-yard line. Well, when he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Incomplete.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Robert Tanyan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Joe Mixon, 88 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6.
Jake Elliott.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
He's got a man, complete. There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Harrison
Butker on for the PAT. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
35-35. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Steps away. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Bilal Nichols. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now Cobb to return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dixon. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there. And it's 2nd and 11.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard.
2nd and 11. operating from the gun. Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Here's a run with Mixon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Browns 42. Ravens 30.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
It must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
He's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll buy some time right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Forced out to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter.
42 all. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. Newton again. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Mixon. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Mixon, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to like. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Browns have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talk.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Here's Burrow.
First down, Cincinnati.
Rolling to his right. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's second down.
And 15 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Ross. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 54 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 23. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Makes it
once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Burrow on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. He's at the 40. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
To John Ross.
John Ross, 85 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead.
That extra point.
Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Chiefs, nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. It'll buy some time right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up
now Joe Mixon. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now it's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. Airing one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop him.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So that one will be accepted. Mahomes now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight cover.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here, as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed.
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Complete.
Tyler Boyd, 67 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Folk for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman, 40 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game.